Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Salud.
Salud.
Tasty.
There you go. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mitch Wayne's World. We're nearing we've gone past the holidays into the new year. And it's been quite the beginning of the year. And today with me, I have my brother, my actual brother.
Hello, world.
T. Wayne. Hello, world. And he about to do a freestyle. No.
No, he's not.
We have my actual brother, Trinity Wayne, T. Wayne himself. And it's kind of crazy. I realized, one, I hadn't done a podcast in a couple weeks, and I was getting into the groove of it. And then now I'm like, I got to shake the rust off. But that, and we've never really had like a conversation that we recorded before, besides like a couple times when we would
Or a Highbrook.
Yeah, when we would get, we would go sit in that room.
The green room.
Yeah. And we would just
think tank.
Yeah, think tank is sure what you could call it. But I'm gonna let him introduce himself. To me, Trinity is a million different things. Obviously, this is my big brother, my little big brother. I'm a little bit tall, a little bit bigger.
Yeah, you got the hygiene. Okay.
But I'm gonna let him introduce himself, and then I guess we'll just start talking about things. I gotta see what time we started this, just so we don't go too crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm Mitch's brother, Trinity, also known as T. Wayne, T-Pain. But yeah, I'm excited. I mean, we've talked about doing this for quite some time. We have had like conversations like this, obviously not ones we've put online, but I'm excited to see where the conversation goes. I'm excited for you, excited for the future. 2025.
Yeah, 2025, about to be 2026. That's when I decided that I was going to end this like volume of Mitch Wayne's World, whatever that means. Just because it's been about a year, been a big growth year. I'm going to do one more by myself. You're the second to last person besides myself that's going to be on for this one. And this has been like a little video journal. And obviously, this past year has been a pretty fucking crazy one for both of us, like in completely different ways. Obviously, you're like 7-8 years older than me. And
yeah, but with that facial hair, I got the baby face, Soon,
I know,
people are going to...
It's the same age.
Yeah.
I'm older all the time. People think you're like...
Or they think we're not brothers at all.
Yeah, that started happening a lot more. Dude, and the way this lighting is set up and how your hair has gotten...
It's really making me look
white.
Whiter than white.
But...
the legal paper.
The way that your hair's gotten lighter, too, as we've gotten older, and mine's just gotten... like, it's always been, but it's just fucking dark. And, yeah, my facial hair, all that stuff, it is kind of funny. Whenever I turned the camera on, I was like, what the fuck?
Where'd he go?
Yeah, no, not even that. I was like, that's my brother. We look different as fuck right here. But anyways, I don't know if you have somewhere that you want to start, but if not, then we can just... I sound like I'm about to cry. I'm really just stuffed up. We can just start from the beginning.
We can start with a good cry.
No, I'm not crying. He's always ready to cry, but it's all right. I'll drop one here and there. I'll drop a random one.
No, I think there's so many places we could go, but you touched on last year being a growth year, so I think we can start there and see where it evolves. Like you've got a lot going on in your life. I've got my first child on the way, which is so exciting. Having a baby girl this May, so that's going to be a beautiful new chapter for sure.
Dude, it's so crazy to just sit in here and talk with you. Obviously, I should probably...
And at this stage, too. Dude, it's a new stage, like, for both of us. But an exciting growth we have had. I mean, from being children on, but especially Mitch lived with me for a year. Is it a full year?
I mean, on and off for like fucking 3, but...
Yeah.
2, I guess.
And I lived with you before moving to LA and going overseas, so...
Yeah.
We've done that, but the growth we've experienced through that time, it's going to be hard to sum up over this podcast. But yeah, we could just talk about what's new, what's fresh.
We can talk about what's new and what's fresh. I want to give a little bit of history though, because I feel like this first everyone's first little go around for the most part. I've had to recap like our lives together, you know. Because like also, dude, I want to show like my future kids this, you know.
Certainly.
Like you're about to have one. I got no plans for that.
Well, yeah,
But
you got time.
No, I got time.
I got
I'm just
time
saying,
too.
like I'm thinking about that, so it's actually kind of crazy that like it's more relevant to you. I'm going to show your child this when they're like old enough. But I don't know. It won't be that bad.
No. Keep it PG.
But so that's that. But let's start from the beginning and we can finish it with what we're
where we're at now.
Yeah, because this past year, I feel like so much of my life can be summed up through you, obviously, because you're like you're my brother. You've been there, and yeah. Well, Trinity's partially the reason that this kind of stuff. Hold on, you know what? I just realized I fucked up because we didn't have the logo on top of here the whole time.
There it is.
God damn.
This is a better time to present it.
Yeah, no. Now it's just like. Ba-dum. Anyways. Sorry,
Welcome to Mitch Wayne's world.
Something looks ridiculous over there.
Get ready for the ride.
Yeah. But Trinity's the reason that this kind of stuff, that I started doing this kind of stuff. He started making music when he was like 20, 19.
Yeah. I started exploring it at 20. Started just going all in, probably 21, 22.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then when I was 18 to like 20, 21, I lived with you, and you were like my age at the time. I think I moved in with you when you were 25 and moved out, you were like 27, 28.
Mm-hmm.
So I've talked about this with you before, but to think of like, I moved in with Trinity my senior year of high school for part of it. And then for like, I went to college for a little, and then I came back and I lived with him again and some of his friends. And it really does sound like I'm about to cry sometimes because I'm stuffed up. But like, that's not going to happen. It's just, I mean, that'd be funny if it did though. I guess I would just let it roll. But I'm really just trying to breathe through this congestion. But I lived with him when I was like 17, 18, or no, 18, 20, 21, whatever. And to think of like having to deal with someone that age right now, at my age, I'm like, nah, I'm good right now, you know? So then you were making music, you were doing all that. You needed someone to like make some videos and shit for you. And I started doing that. And then I was like, oh, this is dope. And then that's how like I got into all the different things.
His original role was creative director, and that he did.
Yeah, but like, I guess, you know, you don't have to like big me up that hard. We're still on the way up.
Oh, 100%. But it was a blossom of like, it was, yeah, it's a hidden potential that you probably always had, because even though the editing and stuff has evolved and you've grown in that, it was just like, wow, this guy just has vision. And really the vision at the end of the day is the most important part.
This guy. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I guess like I'm still working on it, obviously. I haven't hit any big runs yet in terms of like what I think I can achieve. I've kind of devolved in certain things when it comes to like the editing and all that, but definitely evolved in the vision sort of things, and kind of, you know, took some time to explore some other routes in life, brought it all together.
I watched some of that stuff, those music videos and just the little clips you would make, and yeah, I don't even know if you'd be able to get in there and do half that stuff. You were just
Definitely not, dude.
You were just in that moment, and that's a cool thing.
Yeah. No, that was a really good time. It's quite interesting. I feel like, yeah, you've been there for obviously like, well, pretty much every stage of my life, but like we've been super close for like my adulthood, which has been very important. So I lived with you, started doing that. We traveled, we did some things, we had some fun. It was a good time. And then
Certainly.
Yeah, and then
Certainly.
and then you bounced. You went to California, and then you went overseas, and that was interesting and trippy because like it was my first time. Like I had kind of just moved back to Dallas, like, and settled in after living with you for a bit, and then like everyone was gone, like because my friends hadn't come back from college yet, and then like you bounced. I was like, really, for like, dude, a good 8-month period of my life, I was just hanging out with like your friends.
Yeah, that's true.
It was pretty funny. And then, you know, hustling, making it out, trying to find a way.
Got to.
And yeah, that was quite interesting. How much of that story do you want to tell about your, not the California stuff as much, but the overseas stuff in terms of when it was, how trippy it was, me dropping you off at the airport?
I mean, yeah, everyone has that crazy COVID experience.
Yours was kind of nuts, though.
Yeah, essentially, I was overseas in the Czech Republic. The lockdown in Europe started a month before the U.S., so it kind of just all hit, and there was no pre-warning. I had friends who were going to come visit me. They were like, "Do you?" Well, yeah, him, buddy Brandon, and mine, and it was just like, "Dude, should I still come?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then the next day, it was like, "Yeah, all the tourists were gone." So a lot of the Czechs speak English. I'll be brief on this, but just from my experience, all of the Czechs speak English. But when the tourists left, it was strictly Czech, and I really immersed myself in that culture. What a cool time. What a great like personal development and growth period. Because, I mean, we were all kind of in solitude during COVID, you know. And so it was just
I wasn't, bro.
Yeah. It was a time of learning for me and exploring my depths and finding out who I am.
I think it's ironic that I'm kind of sick sounding whenever I say that. I give a fuck about that. And I'm like, but yeah, that's crazy. That was almost 5 years. Oh my. That was almost 5 years ago. Dude, we stepped into a whole nother world, a whole nother portal.
Yeah,
opened.
we did. I didn't, and the scary part was there for a while. If you can put yourself back in that time frame, like, especially being, mind you, I'm overseas. I know very few people. I have some good family friends and whatnot in the Czech Republic, but it was like, am I ever going to go home? There for, you know, a few, let's say 3 months. It was like, is there an out here? And even when I was able to make it back home, which Mitch picked me up from the airport, but the Czech airline that I had flight, because it was to London Heathrow to then get back over to the States, my one from Prague to London was canceled. And then I had the American flight home.
I remember you tripping out.
And I was like, what do you want me to do? They canceled it. I don't even think they refunded it. It was just because I bought both tickets, you know, together.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, yeah, if you can get here. And I'm like, well, you want me to swim? Yeah, like, what do you want me to do there? And luckily I was able to find a flight. But yeah, I was like the only people on that flight were either reporters, military, or like the pilot and the flight crew. So it was, you know, I was one of maybe like 3 people who were still there trying to get back. Like, I'm telling you, within 2 weeks, even like a lot of expats just decided to leave in that time frame we had to leave. And I was running Airbnbs over there, and I hunkered down in one. I'm like,
dude, talk about bad timing.
This isn't going to rent out. I mean, it was doing extremely well. It was a beautiful apartment on Francuska. Looked over everything, but yeah, what a time.
Oh, no one wants to rent the apartment. It doesn't fucking matter.
I'm gonna live in it. I mean, it was like let's try something new, and yeah, one of
Did
my.
Did you go back?
Yeah, I did. For the winter after, so was that, yeah, it's still 2020 going into 2021. Yeah, that was not easy, and it's so scary when you're traveling during those times. Like, you know, they were so strict. If you have COVID, you won't be able to travel for a month, you know. So it was like,
we're gonna beat your ass in the bathroom.
If I get COVID, I'm gonna be stuck in a hotel room I'm paying $200 a night for just to be sick. That could be a traumatic experience, but luckily I was good.
Dude, sometimes I'll watch like some podcast clips that I have like podcasts that I listen to now. I'll watch them back like when they were happening during COVID, and I was just like, it gives me almost like I don't like that shit, bro. That shit was like so sketch, dog. And like I was kind of living my life, but the whole world was just like weirdo mode. And I remember we played Valorant on the EU servers for hours, bro. We both just
during the winter trip, because I had bought that gaming laptop, or I took that gaming laptop, I believe. Yeah,
us and some of our homies were just like, dude, I spent an ungodly amount of time on that game during that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I regret none of it.
No.
But that was dude. That's just such a crazy time to think about it. Just like we were locked up. We were locked up in that bitch, and you were. I remember you were just like FaceTiming me at different times during the day. And like, cause we had gone there 4 months earlier. We had both gone to Prague with like some of our friends. We visited our family friends, and then I just kept staying my ass home. Mr. Wanderlust over here, just fucking running around.
Yeah.
But you just can't help a good adventure. I mean, I can't blame you. I'm at that same point in my life. But anyways,
No, shout out to it was also that, but it's so foreign from what I knew, and the Czech culture is very different from American in a lot of ways. So
they're almost like Asian white people. I like them.
Yeah, shout out to my Czechs.
They're smart.
They're smart. They know how to handle their emotions.
They have a crazy history, bro.
The family and the community there, it's something we could really learn from. Something I did learn from.
This guy's always learning too.
I hope you. I know you are. So.
No, bro, I'll stop learning. I didn't give a fuck about learning. No, everyone should keep learning and keep doing that.
Yeah.
I learn every day. You know what I'm saying? Read your books.
Yeah, like when you lived with me during that time at Highbrook, it's like I know you learned a lot, but I learned a lot too because, it's like when you moved in, any 18 to 21-year-old, like, we all think we know we're on top of the world. So it was like, how do I make this? How do I learn from our past? Which, was interesting. We don't have to dive into that, but how do I learn from our past? And it's like, I just do me and lead by example. And if he likes that and is attracted to that, then we're going to have good, like, we didn't really fight,
No, we didn't. You made it sound so gay. Like, literally.
That's fine.
Literally, like.
We talked about this. I'm going to say some gay shit and you're going to make fun of me for it.
No, not even like that. I mean, like, actually gay. You know what I'm saying? You were like you were just attracted to my essence pretty much, and like my aura just made you come for me. I'm like, okay. Dog, chill. No, you hold on.
Then I didn't use the right words.
Sorry, this is the kind of conversations me and my brother have. This is part of the reason why they haven't been recorded. Because they just get really silly and ridiculous. But
Gooning.
Huh?
Goons. A couple of goons.
Yeah, dude. And let me actually be serious to what you were saying. Yeah, like we didn't really fight that much at all. There were a couple times where we were just like, there's a lot of times, dude. There was like 3-4 dudes living in that. No, like 4 or 5 at one point. Four.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sleeping on the couch in that bitch, but we were chilling. And I also like, yeah, I'm me. Like dude, I don't know. That was an interesting time period in my life. So I didn't really have like anything at all. Like I had like a car, some soap, and like a backpack. I think I had my Xbox there. And yeah, it's crazy. Growing up's crazy because like, I was like 20, 19. This is out here.
Yeah.
I wasn't even getting it out the mud. I was just fucking rolling in it.
Well, look at us now.
But yeah,
transformation.
You were definitely a really good example of just like, I don't know, just how to take care of shit and just like be chill. Like you were like, we always have gotten along and we just like laughed and chilled and it was a good time. And your roommates were always like super cool. And like, it was good at that time to like, cause like I like to party and have a good time. I always have for like a long time since I was like pretty young. Cause I have an older brother who also liked to do the same. And, yeah, the way you poured these drinks, I'm like, all right, bro. You want me slurring my words on my fucking podcast? People are going to listen to this and be like, all right, this motherfucking Mitch sounds stupid.
It's a double.
But, I don't know, something about being a good example. Oh, and like, I went down to Austin and all that and had myself a little bit of a time and got just swallowed in the fucking...
As you will in South Texas. I did the same.
Hey, you will get swallowed up out there, man. There's sharks and they bite.
They got kegs out on random farms down there.
They do all sorts of creepy shit. But it's fun. It's a good time. What's it called? Oh, it was good that I was living with dudes who were like 5 years older than me, 6 years older than me, who were like nice to me and shit. Because like it made me mature a lot faster.
Yeah, you learn a lot when you're hanging around older people, especially as a young person or young adult.
Yeah, because again, like y'all were the age that I am now, but like so I think about where I'm at now. Like I joke about being like fuck that, but like first of all, not a lot of my friends who have little siblings, like it wouldn't be like that, But if it was, I would be like hell yeah. But it was definitely like I mean y'all made it easy though. Like it wasn't like, especially considering like how we grew up. Like I went from that to just like, yeah, just don't be messy. And I'm like, okay. Don't be messy and don't be too loud like a fucking idiot. And I'm like, all right. That's cool. Maybe a couple
slip ups.
A couple of girls. No, it was never me.
Yeah. And back alley, I can hear from. I got studio
what
monitors.
The fuck is door slamming? I'm like, yo,
Mitch.
But yeah, we're past all that now. God bless America. But yeah, those were good funny times. Those would be the times I'd be like, oh my god, I need to run. Yeah. I have nowhere to go.
I get that's around the same time I had an ex-girlfriend come in and throw a bottle of shampoo at
Oh my
me.
god, dude, this guy. I want to tell this story.
No,
it's not that bad.
Okay, let's keep it short.
Keep it short. He's a married man now, and it's all right. It was a long time ago, about 7 years ago.
Is it only 7 years ago?
Well, when I started living with him, he had a crazy, crazy ex-girlfriend that would, all that kind of stuff, whatever they wanted.
It's
to get
more than
into.
7 years ago.
8 years ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe 9.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're 33. You were like 25.
Hey,
What?
you just giving out my age.
What's wrong with that?
No.
I mean, I'm about to turn 26, and I said you're 7 years older than me. 26.
People can do math. That's true.
What we hide? You look good for 33.
Oh, I'm happy with it. Yeah.
So, I'm chilling in his house. I'm like moving in. I'm like, I didn't have much to move, just like a couple fucking bags. But I'm at his house. I'm at his house alone. It's like 8, 9 at night. He's about to come back home. I think one of his roommates is with him, whatever. And then this woman just appears in the back room of the house, like through the backyard. And she's like, I know her. Obviously, this is my brother's ex-girlfriend at the time. I was like, what are you doing here? And she's like, what are you doing here? And I was like, no, what are you doing here? I'm supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. She was like, where's your brother at? And I was like, I don't fucking know. What are you doing here? She was like, And I don't know what ended up happening after that. Probably nothing good. And yeah, that was just a funny Trinity story. That was a long time ago. He's
Yeah.
grown beyond that. You've been married for how long now? 2 years?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
In the summer of this year.
Oh yeah.
I almost died on that time, bro. I know exactly. It was like August something.
Yeah.
But yeah. See? People change.
Yeah, happy man. Happy as could be.
Yeah. That's really cool. Having a kid is pretty cool. Not right now for me, but yeah. So then, I guess we've gone through a lot of the periods of our life, and then, we can enter into the modern day. Obviously, I mean, like...
Yeah, let's say that this is the question that Mitch Wayne's world wants to know.
What's up?
Where is Mitch Wayne right now in his life?
Mitch Wayne's at his brother's house recording a podcast. Sipping on a little bit of tequila drink.
That's a good place.
No. Mitch Wayne right now is in his world. I'm going to talk about that a lot in the next episode, personally, of just where I'm at. Going, like, whatever. But we can talk about it in general, too, because, like, the fact that you got married 3 years ago, well, coming up on 3 years. 2025. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the day of your marriage also marks another, like, crazy incident in my life. And that was, like, even if it was just your marriage, right? Like, that would be a big enough day in my life. I was there. I hosted it, whatever. And then,
did a killer job.
Yeah, that shit happened. I don't think I'm going to talk about that yet. I don't think I have yet. I might do it just by myself because it is, like, a very impactful part of my life.
Yeah.
But, so, like, that shit happened. Went through all that, going to school, the relationship with, so and so, and then having like just a lot of different life experiences all crammed into one, getting closer with really important people in my life, further from people who are like, kind of toxic, whatever. And during that whole time, my brother is getting married and shit, or he's married and shit. He got a house. Speaking of, I never really addressed it, but we're not at my apartment. We're at my brother's house in his studio. You can see the little Kanye painting in the back. That's pretty cool. It's right over you. So yeah, and you start doing all that. You about to have a kid, and that shit is honestly just crazy to me. Honestly, like going through everything that we just went through, and then reflecting on that, and then just being like. And here I am. I've been doing my little shits for a minute, and now we're talking for the first time on camera. I feel like I've been talking to you like this for forever.
Yeah, we'll touch on that. It's crazy that, those who are parents or those who aspire to be parents, it's like, the baby's kicking now. So it's like, yeah, life is a crazy thing. And it's changed my world as it changes every parent's world. But like, so excited for that venture and to teach someone, the things you love about life and do your best to guide them into their own life. And I think we're in a great place to do so. So I'm so stoked.
Do you want your kid to be? What do you want your kid to be like? Do you want it to be an athlete? Do you want it to be like a singer? Do you want it to be like a CEO?
Ultimately, whatever she wants to be, and who's to say we don't have more down the road? But I think I just hope she has her mom's brains, my athleticism. Should be good to go.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Hopefully not the other way around. Every time. Hopefully she has her uncle's fucking stamina.
Yes. If there's anything I ask from my daughter, it says she has the same stamina as my brother. God bless me.
Not even like that. You don't make it have to make it sexual. I just mean like
you made it sexual with the stamina.
I just got hella stamina. Not even in a fucking sexual way. I'm just saying like I could just. I'm a stand strong. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Having a kid is fucking nuts, dude. Like you can just teach it to do all sorts of shit.
Yeah, it's I'm so
but then
excited.
It starts thinking for itself at like a certain age. You're like, oh fuck.
I'm really excited to teach her piano, and like music is always one of those things as we can dive into that like I love it so much, but as a business it's tough, and it's it is something that like I'm so passionate about. So to share that with my daughter is going to be so cool. If she loves it. If she doesn't, then we'll take her to the golf course, see if she loves that. If not, we'll take her elsewhere, see what she wants to do.
Yeah, that's nice. That sounds like it's going to be a sweet thing. I wish we got treated like that. I'm just playing. I mean, not really, but like, I don't know what I do.
Yeah, we're not.
But, yeah, no, that's sick. I am excited to be an uncle because I'm just going to like,
You get all the good stuff.
yeah.
Get to come and get the baby and then leave.
The only thing I need though before that is like I need a girl that I can't do that on my own, bro. I can be taking care of no fucking child. I have no clue what to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know me. Would you trust me to just take your child?
I mean,
Nah, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, unless I have like a sweet girlfriend.
yeah, that's true. I barely trust you to take my dog. Yeah, that's right.
No,
I'm
like,
joking.
Feed it, play with it. It doesn't like it's
Cinnamon's similar to a 2-year-old. It's fine.
Yeah, but she's like, nah, dude. Me and her are the same. Like,
Goofy, retarded.
Yeah, precisely. Like, we could just play all fucking day and night. But like, a kid, like, I don't know. I feel like I'd fuck it up. Once it gets older, though,
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm excited. I might wait to have kids just to play with yours till it gets like, I want to see it run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick it up. I've never held a child in my life on purpose. Not because of this reason, but your child.
But he was waiting for this reason.
No. At this point, I am, but I never wanted to hold someone's child. Like, that's so much responsibility to put on me, bro.
Yeah, it's a life in your hands.
That's a fragile.
Truly a life in your hands.
Dude, yeah, a fragile little life. You're just, like, putting that thing on me, and it's like, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, take that back. Like, yours, I'm like, it's like, that's one of my kind. You know? Like, this motherfucker like needs to be taken care of now. You know? I start drawing on her face with the fucking like some paint. Finger paint.
Draw a prayer circle around her.
Yeah. I'll draw you didn't really watch SpongeBob like that. But
I watched SpongeBob, just a side note. I watched SpongeBob in the Czech Republic, and I don't think I'll ever be able to watch SpongeBob again because they have their own like voices.
Oh yeah, and it's Czech.
And it's Czech.
Scary, bro.
It did scare me a little bit.
You did.
I looked at SpongeBob differently.
That's scary as fuck.
Krasny.
Yeah, Prasky Kraha. What's it called? We were just talking about. Damn, dude. Sometimes my brain just disappears on me when I'm in the middle of a fucking podcast and I need to be using it. Oh yeah, a sea bear circle in SpongeBob. If you draw, like, they're being attacked by a sea bear, and they draw a circle around themselves, and they're like, it's like a sea bear protection circle or whatever.
I feel like they kept coming out with SpongeBob episodes, and like I grew up a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
And then you caught that second wave of.
No, it came out. Yeah, like I got the biggest wave of SpongeBob was my age group. Why do you think I'm like fucking stupid? Like,
because of SpongeBob.
Yeah, dude. Every like almost every girl I've dated, and some of my friends. It depends. My creative friends have watched countless hours of SpongeBob. Countless hours. Like that's like the shit that they grew up on. But my you know, like put together like fucking corporate whatever, like I don't know, like white friends like I don't know, they're not necessarily white all like skin color, but like
they fall in that category.
Yeah, like if we're talking about like the above ground market and the underground market, just in the way that you think about life, we have a I just don't want to be racist right now. No, what's a yin and a yang? We've got some yins over here and some yangs. That's so much worse. It's hilarious.
Only, you know, there's only a few people who can get away with that. Mitch was the only white dude on his football team for like 8 years, so he's straight.
White dude in all these places for too long.
He got street cred.
I'm fucking sick of it.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude. No. Dude, you definitely bring a certain part of me out of just like my ridiculous, like silly bullshit. Because like
great. You're
my brother, you know, and like I don't know. I can bring out different parts of me with different people, but like you've seen it all.
That's great when you can be your truest self around somebody. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, so yins and yangs. You know, you've got
we're talking about like Chinese people now.
No, we're not talking about Chinese people. One bit. Actually.
Is yin and yang? Does that root from Chinese?
Yeah, it's Chinese.
Yeah.
It's like a Taoist principle or something like that. It might even be like an older thing, but it's there. But no, just like the chaotic people and the sun and the moon. I found it. No, the sun and the moon, there's like, like positive and negative energies, but not even like good and bad, just like different poles. And,
what is, do you hear this barking?
Yeah.
Do I need to entertain this? We got a dog situation in the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom. He's gonna find out about the dogs, and then we're gonna be back. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're back. We got favorite dogs and shit. What were we just talking about before this? This should be an anti-weed commercial. What were we just talking about? We're both just like, I don't remember. Okay, well, we talked about like having a kid is like going to Build-A-Bear. And then I talked about being an uncle. Damn, bro. Where are you at in life? Asking me shit like that, bro. Asking me personal questions on a fucking time like this. What kind of bullshit is this?
We jumped in.
Where are you at in life? You made music. You sold ass on the corner.
Nobody's paying for this pasty white. No, yeah.
Bros, hey, let me tell you something real quick before you get serious. Some people will pay for that pasty white. I'll tell you that right now.
The hairy pasty white.
They might. Glue done been the thing for a reason.
All right, no, I wasn't selling ass on the corner.
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna put that on record.
That was misinformation. I apologize.
There's a lot of that looming.
Put the disclaimer in the fucking thing,
Looming the
YouTube.
internet.
Misinformation.
Yeah, I mean, still enjoying music. I think that will always be there. But I worked for a custom home builder here in Dallas for 3 years, and now pursuing that full time, just real estate careers, trying to figure out, where I fall into that. Is it the development side? Is it the sales side? And going to take on some cool projects this year, which I'm excited about. And I think the most important thing, we've talked on, but just something that I would regret getting to 2028 is just if I didn't, and I should have started in 2020 during COVID, right? But just establishing a personal brand and showing who you are.
Showing your flaccid penis on Instagram.
Showing my pasty white ass on Instagram.
Oh, shit.
No, but personal branding is just so crucial. So I think 2025, using all the skills that we've developed over the past, decade almost, honing in really on real estate and real estate development. So just bought a lot. I'm hoping to start construction on my own personal home.
Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac.
Throw some D's on it. Yeah, something like that.
This is a good time. Yeah, keep going though. I'm sorry.
I mean, it just, it's our grandfather was a developer. Our dad is one of the best custom home builders, and expanding on that and seeing the 3 years I spent in construction, the lack of good technology and all of the things that you and I are good at, right? And being able to implement that and make things more efficient in construction. I think that's kind of my calling right now.
Yeah. Bring, bring.
Bring, bring.
Who's calling? Oh, that's the money on the phone. Put the money on the phone.
Put the money on the phone. So where are you at? That's me.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
nutshell.
I'm going to talk about a lot of those kind of things in regards to where you're at. I mean, I like that. It excites me. Our family has always been involved in construction and real estate development, all that good stuff. And obviously, I did it. I mean, I worked in the trenches for a little bit, and now I'm, doing my thing. I don't like to talk about my personal work too much on here, just because I like to keep them separate. But I do analytics. And that's fun. That's cool. And so I kind of took a little bit of the different route than I guess most of our family. But I still kind of feel the same. It's the same shit that anyone else would have done, And your route to getting back to that is it's so funny. I think it's incredible that you're taking that route,
Yeah, it's something that
it makes a lot of sense. I like it a lot.
It's something where it still allows me to be creative, and it's something that we know. It's almost like genetic. When I've had some great mentors within real estate, especially construction, but one in particular, it's like everything that was inside of me came out. And
what, dude? You gotta stop with these fucking sus ass statements. Everything that was inside of me just came out. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
I think that's my first sus statement.
No, dude. There was another one I caught earlier. You're toast. All right, you can't just get away with this shit in front of me.
I think that was my first sus statement.
So he was milking everything out of you.
Yes, I was getting milked. Precisely. No, I think it's just it comes naturally to us, and I was able to expand upon that, and I'm excited to take on some big projects and really prove myself within real estate. And it's still like, it's such a creative venture, you know, like when we build our first house, just the designing component of it, we already have a general blueprint, but we don't have like design room to room. But I love that stuff. I think it's like when we used to go into Dad's homes that he was building, it was like, you know, which room would be mine? How would I lay it out? What would I do here? And so I think it's always just been a part of me.
I think so too, because the way that what you just said, which room would be mine, how would I lay it out?
You didn't have those thoughts,
bro. Not one bit. I always was like, how much is this bitch?
Yeah.
Like that was about as far as I would go. I was like, how much are you making? Like, okay, how many of these are you doing? All right. Yeah, like, and I mean, I guess like sometimes I would think about like how I would like lay out a house or whatever, like when I was playing like Sims and shit like that. But like, I don't know. That's interesting that you say that. I never really. Yeah, that's cool though. That makes complete sense.
Yeah. That's my favorite aspect of it, but I like a lot of them.
My favorite aspect of it is just, I don't know. The older I've gotten, the more of a fucking capitalist pig I've become. But in like different ways, because not really. Like obviously with this, like I want to make money from it, but I want to make money from like making cool fucking posters and designs and shit like that on shirts and whatever. And that's like about it. Maybe make something like super useful later. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But this is like whatever. But it allows me to, like in my work and in things like that, I'm like, I already have like a creative fun thing, you know. I'm just gonna fucking slaughter animals. And you know, I don't know. I do analytics right now. I work in like a financial part of a company. I like it, but I definitely want to like, you know, I basically want to just do creative shit and invest my money and run that at some point in my life. Looks like it's going to be like a good bit, but we're going to get there.
Yeah, no doubt.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to dive deeper into that in the next episode. Like I said, I'm just going to get super fucked up, like high, I'm drunk, just crossfaded, to the point where I'm about to fucking just cry and just be almost shirtless. I'm gonna be shirtless in the video, but I'm gonna blur it, and I'm just gonna, yeah, for the next episode, I'm just gonna fucking let it all out.
Just blow your nipples.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it all out though. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really. That would be pretty funny though.
Tune in
to the next episode. No, we still have plenty to talk about. Mr. Senor Frogs.
Dude,
shout out Senor Frogs, bro.
Oh, Cancun. The water slide right into the bay.
Yeah, and little Mitch Wayne when he was 5 years old dancing on the table.
Shit, so that made me 12?
Yeah, dude, I was born to go hard in the yard.
The first time I saw a Playboy. It's at that hotel in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
12 years old, there's a Playboy laying on the counter.
I was fucking, I was watching porn at like 12, 13, honestly, because of the internet.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. I've already been pretty fucking bad on this episode. What else have you got for me? Where am I at? Where you're at? So yeah, that's what you're doing.
Where are those paths gonna cross?
Right, I mean, they're crossing right now. In the future, yeah, who knows? You know, because we always can have our plan for how it is, but the way that's always going to be the best and the strongest is just naturally. You know,
what's gonna come out of me?
What's going to come out of you when I've come across you? You fucking silly guy.
Some brotherly love, not the right kind.
Yeah, God, dude, incest, dude. All right, well, this is a fun topic. I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's been trending on porn websites and stuff. Probably not, because you're married, about to have a kid. So just say no if you just no.
Have it.
I'm not gonna corner you.
The algorithm doesn't have me on that one.
Yeah. So a popular category of porn now is like fucking incest porn, bro. Like, you know, like
the step stuff.
Yeah, I'm stuck, step bro. Like, that shit is crazy, bro.
But
stepmom shit.
Wow.
Los guaos.
No.
Yeah.
Es muy triste. Yeah.
Anyways.
That's interesting. I mean, does that really have a big audience? Do you think like people are into the idea of that?
I'm telling you right now that I'm an avid follower. No, absolutely not.
You want to come on you, bro? It's crazy. This is all news to me.
I don't want to. It would already happen, dude. I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm bigger than him. I'm just gonna leave it at that. God, this has definitely been probably, I don't know. Jeff and Jed got pretty crazy on it, but I think I'm just super comfortable with you. So next time they come on, they're gonna probably try to double up on their ridiculous shit.
They're gonna double up on you.
All right. Anyway,
Shout out Jeff and Jed. I know Jed because we played Valorant, but I don't know if I met Jed, or I don't know if I met either of them in person. But anyways,
I don't think you met either of them in person, but you definitely played Valorant with Jed, and you may or may not have met Jeff via that. But
via Telegram.
Yeah, you might. Hey, listen, Jeff. You might have met Jeff on the Telegram. Honestly, if you were to meet him somewhere, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Maybe Signal. Fucking Jeff. This motherfucker. He was on the episode like 2 episodes ago. Did you watch that one at all?
I saw it. No, I didn't watch it.
Look at this fucking guy or something.
Should have just bullshit that one, huh?
I mean, that makes me feel better because now I know that one of the views isn't just my brother, like, being good, being nice.
I watch a lot of your stuff, but I've been trying to get busy lately, and, there's only so much.
Yeah, bro, don't watch none of my shit, bro. That's fine. Don't even watch this. Matter of fact...
I'm not even a day one, huh?
Matter of fact, you better not watch this. No, I was just saying, this motherfucker Jeff has, 4 different... I have his name, and then his name with for real, and then his name with for real, and then his name with
2023. Yeah,
and then he texted me the other day. He's like, "Yo, I got a new number." Blah 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 blah. I was like, "This motherfucker's ridiculous." But I keep dude, this anti-weed commercial is about to go super hard. But
talk to me.
I'm trying to, but this is the words in the brain are just not connecting. Oh fuck! What else are you looking forward to this year? What's it like? Like, what do you feel every day? You're like, I'm about to have a kid. I'm doing this shit. I'm working.
Honestly, the biggest.
Like, I feel numb to everything, Mitch.
The biggest difference is like no travels really planned. So, because
it's kind of locked in, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you won't travel with a newborn. Obviously, we're going to be...
And you don't want to travel super pregnant either.
Right. So...
Well, you're not pregnant, but,
I've had a lot of exciting travels for the past, really 10 years, from always going up to Colorado, to California, overseas, our trips to Atlanta, trips to Florida.
Hey, shout out to
Chicago, New York. I mean, I've been everywhere, so...
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
And I'm grateful for that. Traveling is definitely one of those things that you learn from.
Definitely. I've been traveling a lot. I got a lot more travel plans.
Yeah, travel it up.
I will. Hey, I will, baby.
But I need to talk to you, actually, but we got some Czech friends coming in.
You talk to me.
To the States. But what am I excited for in 2025? I think it really is like building our company and our brand. Putting most of my time and effort into that. Come May, putting my time and effort into baby girl. And then, hoping to... Been playing a lot of golf. I feel like I'm just becoming an old man. But I love it.
Bro. You are one, bro.
Yeah, I've probably been one since I was 25, honestly, but...
Yeah. You are... I don't know if I'll ever really grow up. I feel like this is about as grown as I'm going to get. Even when I have a kid, I'm going to be like, dude, I'm going to be just as childish as my children. Like, whoever my wife ends up being is going to be like, what the fuck?
What did I
I'm going to be rich as fuck. Like, I'm not worried about that. But, like, I'm going to just be like, I'm going to be a kid, bro.
Good for you.
I still am. So, yeah. You got anything else you want to tell to the people, talk about? Obviously, you're going to be on again.
I wish we go down we've spent a lot of time talking about where I'm at and a little bit briefly about where you're at and some past experiences. But some of our best conversations are we just go down these rabbit hole topics. What's going on in the world?
What's going on?
What interests
Trinity.
you? What interests you right now? What sparks your interest?
I'm glad you bring this up, actually. Oh man, what's
Because you are the man of like hot takes and yeah, you're always up to date on shit. So I've been kind of sheltered in, honed in, trying to grow within real estate. Well, what's going on in the world, Mitch? Fill me in.
I should be better about keeping up with a lot of topics. Some things have been pretty inescapable recently, like the fires. We can talk about the fires a little bit. That's pretty tragic, but it's also pretty fucking crazy. Then like,
Yeah, fill me in on that because you probably watched more about it. Yeah, it's everything I see. I watch my news in Spanish, so it's Telemundo in the morning because I don't have anyone I'm really communicating in Spanish with, so it's a good way to keep up. But I heard I'm also
you're like, what?
I'm like, wait, is LA still a thing? But I've heard a lot of them are man-made. Are all of them man-made or just some of them? And because of the winds, it's spread to other areas. What's going on?
Dude, it's all fucking chaos. No, everything's fucked. They're never coming back. It is pretty fucked. It actually is very sad. But
they've got prisoners out there fighting fires. Did you see that?
Dude, we live in listen, Los Angeles is a beautiful, beautiful place.
GTA ass looking place.
Dude, it is GTA for real. And dude, one of my friends, I was like, bro, Los Angeles feels like for real, like real life GTA. And he's like, bro, you're so stupid. The fucking map is based off of LA. I was like, no, yeah, bro.
But yeah, yeah.
I'm saying in real life, like, dude, I remember the first time we went there. I'll never forget this because I was like,
was that with Kennedy?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that your first time in California, in LA?
Yeah.
In California
in general?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoe ass parents.
Yeah.
But haps, bro. But fucking like the first place we stopped to like get some food and whatever, we're about to cross the street and like a fucking Range Rover going like 100 miles an hour down like a kind of a residential commercial shopping street.
Oh,
like,
the girl on Xanax?
Dude, yeah. And just was flying down this fucking road. And I almost stepped in the road and I was like, damn, bro, this is such a weird place. Like everyone is like really good looking, whatever. So yeah, that shit's on fire right now. I don't think all of it's man-made. That's like impossible. But like,
what neighborhoods are like? I mean, because I see
Palisades, like part of like I don't know, like Thousand Oaks, that kind of shit, like the hills.
But I see a lot of people that just start literally down. This only really hurts like those that don't have money. Right, so
no, there's a bunch of like really nice neighborhoods getting fucked too.
I know, but I see these horror stories of people like they're like 7 deep in a RV trailer, just small.
Yeah,
one.
I mean they get clapped too, bro. I don't know. It's all fires everywhere. Fire does not discriminate rich or poor.
Yeah, that's true. I was just curious what areas.
You remember when the tornadoes fucking ripped through here? It was a nice ass neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, the tornadoes be getting them fucking trailer parks like nothing.
Pick that shit up and throw it around.
Yeah, bro. Fuck. Natural disasters are scary. Even like the freeze here, my shit was sliding everywhere. I need to get new tires. So, anyways, yeah, there's people that have been arrested for arson. I haven't really formed too much of an opinion on it. I think I'm trying to get this money too. Like, I'm trying to hunker in and focus and get this money because I'm like, I know a lot of shit about a lot of shit, but I'm like, I'm going to do this. I could keep in touch with like, I almost said foreign affairs. Like current events and foreign affairs a little better, but I'm also like, look, I keep almost hitting this and I'm like, I feel like it's about to fall over. That would suck, but it's not.
No.
But I feel like crazy shit's about to happen. The world's about to change really quick. I mean, like it's not about to, like we've been in the midst of like a fucking crazy change in the world like right now, and like the dust isn't going to settle for like a very long time. We're like ushering in like to a new era of life. Mm-hmm. And COVID was like the beginning of that, that's kind of like what I was saying at the beginning of this, but like shit's crazy out here. I'm trying to get some fucking money. I'm trying to get to a good place with like, my personal brand and that kind of shit. And, the way that I'm doing it obviously is a little bit different than the way that you are, just because like we're going for different things. But like, I'm just trying to be out here and enjoy life. but also, yeah, stay on top of things because it's also fun to have an opinion. Trump's about to get
I was like, are we still talking about the LA fires?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm like, I don't know if it's man-made or not. You said it's man-made or not. I'm like, I don't know. Some of them definitely are. Some people got arrested for it. But they have fires there all the time, so they're, like, adding to it. And, you know, like, it's just incompetent governance, like, in the fucking rawest form, you know? Like, it's just a bloated place, bro. Like, everyone has fucking plastic surgeries on Xanax or driving Range Rovers.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is not...
I live there, I know.
Yeah, this shit is not sustainable, dog. Like,
it was not my cup of tea. Although, you know, there's great aspects of it, but it wasn't my cup of tea.
There's almost as many fucking homeless people as there are just, like, residents at this point. All the motherfuckers moved here. Like, the smart ones.
Yeah, a lot of California plates in these streets.
Yeah. Which is fine. It's a lot of the smarter ones. For the most part. People are always like bitching about it, but I'm like, I like the fucking bread that they brought. Honestly, I'm not too tripping about it.
So we're going into week 2 of playoffs, and I noticed you have a Cowboys.
Yeah, they're
shirt
not
on
present.
today.
I just like the shirt.
It's a cool shirt. I do.
I like the brand of the Cowboys, but obviously the football team sucks dick, which is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. What you think about JJ? You know, Mike McCarthy's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ, Jerry Jones. Listen, I live in Dallas, so I would honestly like to keep the ability to maybe work with the Cowboys organization in some fun way.
He was on Landman.
Yeah, no, he's like he's tapped into all sorts of shit. I'm the same age as one of his grandsons, so like you know, they're a powerful family, and like I'm a Dallas kid, so
who?
I think they make really fucking poor decisions with the fucking football team, and I haven't heard the best things about them, nor had the best experiences with them. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I do really like and support the Cowboys organization as a brand. However, the football team has made some very poor decisions.
Do you support Dak Prescott?
Well, his name's Dak Prescott. Zach Prescott. I don't give a fuck about Zach Prescott. And no, I don't personally. And I used to a lot. And he made me look stupid as fuck because he just couldn't put it together. And like, you know, I don't think he's a bad guy for that. But he's the highest paid fucking quarterback in the league, or he was. And we gave him a fucking max contract for what? For what?
Highest paid player in the NFL.
Dude, oh, he's the highest paid player? Yeah? Mm-hmm. There you go.
I'm...
And, like, good for him,
almost certain. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you're correct. He hit a lick. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, and then he got a little boo-boo. I'm just kidding. He got an injury.
No, he got his shit fucked up, but, like, even before that, like, it just... And, you know, again, I'm wearing a Cowboys shirt. They're not even in the playoffs, and I'm not even the motherfucker making decisions, so who the fuck am I to say anything? But I would probably do better running an organization myself. I played... Listen, if Jerry Jones had a grandkid that would sit down and play Civilization or any strategy game for as long as I do with, like, you know, maybe they would learn how to actually run a fucking organization, you know? Put Civ 6 on, or Civ 5 on fucking... legendary mode or whatever the fuck it is, epic mode or whatever, and just run that bitch for a couple years and you will have a better football team under your fucking grasp. But the brand itself is really cool, obviously.
Yeah,
it's with the branding is so good that it's withstood them being a shit team for my whole life. I'm about to be 26, so kudos to that.
Yeah, one of our old neighbors lived down the street was on the last winning roster of the Cowgirls.
Yeah, and he doesn't even have kneecaps anymore.
Yeah.
And his daughter, no.
Offensive line, defensive line.
O-line.
O-line, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'm not going to speak ill. Is he dead? I think he's dead.
Okay, but this is a crazy story and we won't name names.
Wait, is he dead?
But my friend came over and...
Had sex with his wife in front of him?
No, his barber was like, where are you going after this? He's like, oh, I have to go to Preston and Arapahoe. Like, oh, where exactly? Oh, the community that I live in. And he was like, or the barber was like, oh, wow, I used to live in there. Who are you going to see? My buddy Trinity. Oh, wow, I know Trinity. It was the ex-football player's wife.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Cuts my friend's hair up in McKinney.
Dude, Al Capone does my shirts. That's a book that you read a long time ago.
That's a great book.
And yeah, that's a really good book. So I just thought I would bring that up because I always remember you. I remember when I was a little kid, I thought you were like really stupid for some reason.
That's good. Go ahead.
And I remember you like not taught me how to read. Like I was retarded. You taught me how to fucking I don't know, like think about books. You know, because you were reading that book, and that book taught you how to think about books. Mm-hmm. So I just got to like sit there and do that shit with you, but like obviously not to the depth that you could because I was like 6.
We should revisit that one.
Let's do it. Let's start a book club.
Yeah, maybe.
I say that kind of shit, but like I don't want to start a book. I'll read
busy right now, bro.
I'll read when I want to read, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to be. If you go read the book, remember it. I'll read the book, and then by the time we both read it, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
We can have another podcast after we both read Al Capone does my shirts. But the ex-football player, his wife.
Cuts my friend's hair.
Yeah. In McKinney. That's crazy.
Small world.
Small world. Bro, see, that's the problem with... He's a championship winning football player, and that motherfucker's wife has to cut hair?
These boys weren't paid back in the 90s like they are now. Or definitely not, even before the 90s. Like, let's be real. It's all about the viewership, and they got the money now. And I feel like even without the viewership, I feel like fewer pockets were being fed back in the 90s compared to today. It was like players weren't making
it all back into branding.
I mean, he's probably the smartest one for that aspect of things.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what else is going on in the fucking world, dude? All sorts of shit. Trump's about to be elected.
Yeah.
The playoffs are happening, by the way. Yeah, we were talking about that. The Bills, I want the Bills to win. Bills Nation. If they don't win, anyone but the fucking Chiefs, bro. Honestly, I can take the Lions, I can take the Ravens, I can take the Bills. I really want the Bills to win. Because I just like their team. Josh Allen's got fucking swag out the ass. He's a quarterback and he'll run you over and jump over you and laugh at you. Like, I love that, bro.
Yeah.
And he's just a big ass white boy. Like, he's like fucking 6'4", 6'5", 200-something pounds. He can jump over you. Like,
yeah,
he's white.
He's
like,
a beast.
No one sees that shit before, Yeah. You see like Cam Newton do that shit, and you're like, yeah, of course. That motherfucker's fucking built crazy.
There's this pretty boy jumping over me now.
Yeah. Hour and 6 minutes. We can wrap it up here soon.
I'm just checking the time.
But yeah, Trump's about to get elected. I think some crazy shit's about to go down this year. Some crazy shit's already been going down. I think everyone should get invested into crypto. Wait, I can't say that. I'm not a financial advisor, but
this is not financial advice.
Yeah, this is not financial advice or anything of the sorts. Whatever legal things I have to say. Come on. This is all a satirical product designed by Cumulative and made in Mitch Wayne's world. Because I actually might want to become, have a financial certification like that one day. It's like, I don't ever want to be like,
Yeah.
fuck. Just because I fucked around with a fucking podcast. But yeah, that all is going to be really interesting to watch. There was a ceasefire today in Israel and Gaza. Between Israel and Hamas.
Was it like 6 days before inauguration?
Yeah.
5 days, something like that. 5 days.
So the world's heating up and simmering down. Iran, there was like a whole thing that was going on with Iran, and now it's not happening for whatever reason. I haven't heard much about it. But I hope everyone in the world just wants to chill and get this bread together. You know what I'm saying? Gang?
Yeah, with that is like, what does the future hold?
The future holds me. The future holds a picture of me with a whole lot of money and a whole lot of bitches. No, just one good woman. Maybe more than that. Who knows? But some, and a whole lot of money. But I'll be kind. You know what I'm saying? That's good too.
Kindness is
peacefulness in my heart.
Kindness is important.
Yeah, I want a lot of money and a lot of peace.
Peace.
Done. Turn up on them. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was just on about, but I stand by it probably wholeheartedly. Maybe. What are you looking forward to this year? Building, finessing.
Building another house so we can.
Did I already ask you that earlier?
Go
I feel
to
like I
your-
did, but we can talk about it again.
Yeah, just we briefly touched on it, but yeah, we bought a lot to design and build on, and I think the game plan is have our baby 2 years here and then move into that house. So that's exciting. That'll be the first house that we obviously did a huge renovation on this one, but that'll be the first house that I've built on my own that I live in. It's pretty crazy. It's cool.
Yeah, it's incredibly crazy.
Hope to do many more.
I'm still renting apartments in this renter's world that we live in. The ROI
It's a tough
though,
market.
isn't that bad, yeah.
I'll be honest. These agents out here finessing, but it's a tough market. I mean, interest rates are high and price of home, it's not easy. I mean, you're talking like, I think the national average is now over 400,000 for a home.
Yeah, for a little dinklage, bro. I'm not getting no $400,000 home in Dallas.
I know, but a dinklage you could buy a really nice home for 400,000. I mean, you know, at the time when we bought our house that you went to Pearson, no, but I went to
I was like, bro.
that I went to high school.
I went to Pierce on your couch. Damn, right?
But
And we did not own that.
I mean, that was only 500,000. That was a hell of a pad, you know,
hell of a pad.
a hell of a spot. So yeah, it ain't easy, which is interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the real estate market. Like, is almost like a crash necessary to
Yeah.
regenerate the real estate boom?
Trump's tariffs.
Trump's tariffs.
No, those are gonna be really interesting. I'm telling you, shit's about to get super fragilistic, expialidocious. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in a good way. I mean, I'm excited. I got fucking nothing to lose, bro. I'm about to be 26, fucking chilling. Just started making good money in the past year, like with my career and shit. I can do this fun shit, and I'm just thrilled to be here, man.
I'd be thrilled to get you back out on the golf course. That'd be fun.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna stay on this path for a second of what I was. I would fucking play golf with you, but like I'm talking about, there's an exciting time to be alive right now because so much is happening, and we have always been saying, you know, when I was like right. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Right before
Thank you.
COVID.
Whatever.
You're welcome.
All right. Continue.
Right before COVID and all that shit, I remember just being like, we would just get fucking baked in that room, and we would just be like, bro, we're gonna live through some like really interesting times. Like shit's gonna change so much during our lifetime, whatever. And like we didn't know if it was gonna be sooner or later, whatever. And like COVID was the first part of it. We've had this Trump's about to be the fucking president again. There's a lot of shit going on around the world. The dollar, cryptocurrency, this, like the fact that I'm just doing this.
Mm-hmm.
The world is a crazy, crazy place.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much to be explored and done. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. I don't know.
It's exciting.
Yeah. So here we go. Here we go.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa?
I don't know, but yeah. Anything else?
No. Those are my
dogs
dogs.
are barking. My dog's barking.
I got 3 dogs.
And they all barking.
If anyone's looking for one, I got one. No.
And they all barking. So yeah, anything else?
No. Excited for you. Thanks for having me on the cast of pod. This has been cool. Do look forward to doing it again. I love you. I'm so excited for you. Excited for Mitch Wayne's world and all that's to come. This man's a creative G. And I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of us as a family
Hell yeah.
and as a community.
Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Yeah, I like to just let my guests end it, so that's all I got to say. This has been another episode of Mitch Wayne's World. I just had a really nice time talking with my brother. This was an important one for me. Peace.
Mitch Wayne's World.